All right, we are working on an experiment with broadcasting our corn food plot.
I was built to last when the whips are weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most will fester.
Have got these areas we want planted tilled up. A third of it we actually planted with just a manual single row planter that you just walk behind and push. And now, since the soil is fairly loose, we want to do this experiment with just broadcasting the corn right into the soil. We have a little disc on the back of our four-wheeler. We're just gonna lightly go over it several times with that and just mix in that corn into the dirt a little bit and see how it does. We'll do an update as we go and show how it progresses throughout the summer into fall. It is still May, a couple weeks. If nothing really happens, things aren't moving on it, we will reassess and maybe come back and replant or something if we need to. But I think it'll work really good. The soil is really loose right now. You can see seeds that are on there. I can push them right in with my boots. So I think this will turn out really nice. This is probably about an acre and a quarter acre, maybe a little over an acre in size. Really, we're trying to do about 15 pounds of corn per acre, which right now we've definitely gone a little heavy. I'm just trying to find the right seeding rate and distribution with this little hand seeder. It's gonna be a little heavier, I would think. And that's okay too. This is a year or two old seed, which your germination rates are going to be a little lower on these anyway. So, like I said, it's an experiment. If we get something to come up and we get some corn cobs grown, we're going to be successful here. This will be pretty cool to see if this works as we go. Stay tuned. All right, so we have the disc on here on the four-wheeler. We're just gonna drag through this strip is soybeans. This is all corn. We're gonna leave this be. We used a single row planter in here, it should be good. This, we're gonna try to disc in the soybeans just a little bit in this loose dirt. Then we'll work our way through the corn and soybeans through the rest of the plot. All right, before I just did 3 passes here with the disc. We really need rain here soon, but you could see tons of seed on the top. Now I can only see random seeds still on the top. There's a few, but a lot of them are slightly buried in the soil. I think that worked pretty darn good. It's getting a little windier out here, getting pretty dirty. Part of the fun, I guess. You know, I think it's working pretty good. It's not perfect, but but I see very few seeds on the top of the soil. I mean, I could pick out seeds right now, but I would say about 60 to 80% of the seeds that were on the ground, I would say are somewhat buried in dirt. So this simple little disc actually did pretty good. I'd maybe go a little shallower, but I think what's gonna happen is when it rains with this dirt dried out, it's gonna level out in here and pack down. So those seeds, maybe if they're 2.5 inches deep going in with this disc, they'll probably end up settling in at about 1.5 inch once all the dirt and rain settles this down. So that's my theory anyway. Definitely digging in and burying seeds, so I'm excited to see what happens. All right, so we have got our corn broadcasted. We also layered in a little bit of soybeans just for fun, kind of, just to see how that comes up with the corn. We didn't go very heavy with it, but this really loosened up the dirt even further, buried a lot of the seed, just disking it a little bit. After we broadcasted, we're ready to roll. Now we wait, and we wait for some rain, see what happens. Come back in a week or two and just see what we've got going, what we've got started. So stay tuned.